Now we know the physical significance of differentiation. Okay, what is differentiation? Differentiation is the slope of a variable graph. So it is very small change in y with respect to very small change in x. Okay, so let us now try to find out how to find the differentiation of some function. So from now it is very important, because now we are going to remember the formulas also. Okay, so first and very most important formula, if something is like this, suppose there is a function y is equals to x to the power n. If I want to differentiate this y with respect to x, then how it will be differentiated? Dy upon dx will be equals to, this n will come in the front. Okay, it will come in multiplication, x to the power n minus 1. Now from where it is coming, we will study this in maths. Okay, so just remember the formula. Dy upon dx is equals to differentiation of y when there is a function like this, x to the power n, then what will be the differentiation? N x to the power n minus 1. Okay, so now how to apply it? Suppose I have like this equation, y is equals to x to the power 3. If I want to differentiate it, dy upon dx, this 3 will come here in multiplication, x to the power 3 minus 1. So in place of n, what is there? 3. So 3 will come down and 3 minus 1. Okay, so 3 x to the power 3 minus 1 is 2. Suppose there is x is equals to x to the power 6. Then dy upon dx will be how much? The 6 will come down over here, x to the power 6 minus 1, that is 5. So 6x to the power 5. Okay, now suppose c, y is equals to x to the power half. Now how to differentiate it? Dy upon dx will be, this half will come front, x to the power half minus 1. So half into x to the power half minus 1 will be minus half. So this minus half, when it will come down, x to the power plus 1 by 2 into x to the power plus 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 means what? Root. So I can write it like this, 1 by 2 x to the power root 1 by 2 into 1 by root x. Okay, now suppose there is y is equals to x to the y is equals to x, and there is y is equals to 5 and there is no x over here. Then what to do? If there is no x, means can I write x to the power 0? Because x to the power 0 is what? 1. So when there is no variable, it is just a constant and I am differentiating it. So y is equals to 5x to the power 0. So dy by dx will be, this 0 will come front. So 0 into 5x to the power 0 minus 1. So the answer will be 0. In simple ways, I can say that if there is a y versus x curve, okay, and there is and I want to find the slope of y is equals to 5. So this is y is changing like this, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, suppose 5. So this is the curve. So when y is equals to 5, if I want to find the change of x, change of y with respect to x, is it changing? Is it changing? No. So it is your dy upon dx is equals to 0. Slope is equals to 0. Okay, not going in so much detail. Whenever you find a constant, okay, and I differentiate it, I want to differentiate it, it will be 0. If there is y is equals to 1 by cube root of x, so cube root of x means 1 by x to the power 1 by 3. So x to the power, this x will go up, so minus 1 by 3. So if I want to find dy upon dx, then change of y with respect to x, then dy upon dx is equals to 1 by minus 1 by 3 will come front, minus 1 by 3, and here minus 1 by 3 minus 1. So minus 1 by 3 x to the power minus 4 upon 3. So by the time you must have understood now, y is equals to x square. So dy upon dx will be, this 2 will come in front and x to the power 2 minus 1, that is 1. So x. So differentiation of x square is 2x. Differentiation of x cube. So this 3 will come front, x to the power 3 minus 1, 2. So dy upon dx is 3x square. X to the power 4. This 4 will come front, x to the power 3. So differentiation of y will be 4x to the power 3. Now if suppose y is equals to x is there, if suppose something is like that, this y is equals to x, then what we will do, dy upon dx is, here x to the power nothing is there means 1, so this 1 will come front, so x to the power 1 was there, 1 minus 1 that is 0, so anything to the power 0 is 1, so here 1 will be 0. This means that dy by if something is y is equals to x, then it will be only 1. Suppose here is y is equals to 3x, then what will be there, so dy upon dx will be 3 and x differentiation will be 1, so only the answer will be 3. Okay, suppose y is equals to 5x, then dy upon dx will be how much, it will be 5. Okay, if suppose y is equals to 5x cube, then what will be there, dy upon dx will be, this 3 will come in front, then will not change this 5, will not touch it. Okay, 5 as it is, this 3 will come in front, 3 x to the power 3 minus 1, that is 5 3 is a 15x square. If y is equals to 2x to the power 5, this 5 will come down, 2 into 5 x to the power 5 minus 1, that is 4, so 10x to the power. Suppose y is equals to 3x, then what will be there, 3 and x differentiation is 1, so answer will be 3. If y is equals to x upon 5, this 5 will come up, so x 5 into x to the power minus 1, understanding, here x power is 1, so if it will come up, then it will be x to the power minus 1. So now if I want to differentiate, what will be the answer, 5 I will leave it as it is, then here minus 1 and x to the power minus 1, so the answer will be 5 into minus 1 will be 5, and for this one x to the power minus 2. This means I can also write it as minus 5 by x square. Are you understanding? X to the power 1, when it will go up, minus 1, so when I differentiate, this minus 1 will come front, so here 5 I will not touch, I will not do anything, so here minus 1 will come front, so now I multiply it, minus 5, here x to the power minus 1 was there, minus 1, so minus 2, so minus 5 by x square, here minus 2, when it will come to the denominator, it will become plus, so x square. Now some formulas we have to memorize, like if it is a trigonometric function, then what to do, like y is equals to sin x, so we have to memorize it that dy by dx is cos x. Now in maths when you study, you will be studying the reasons also, but at last you have to remember this anyhow, so it is better to remember now only. So y is equals to sin x, so differentiation of that will be cos x. It is very much important in physics and maths both. Y is equals to sin x, so dy upon dx is cos x. Okay, when I differentiate this, sin x will directly become cos x. Y is equals to cos x, and if I differentiate it, cos x will become minus of sin x. When sin is differentiated, only cos x. When cos is differentiated, minus of sin x. Why it is coming? That you will study later on. You just remember this, that sin x differentiated to cos x differentiated to minus sin x. Okay, now tan x if I will differentiate, sec square x, sec x if I will differentiate, sec x tan x. Cosec x if I will differentiate, it is cosec x cot x. See, there is a pattern, and cot x if I differentiate, cosec square x. So first these two is you have to memorize, sin is cos and cos is minus sin. Now tan, see here it is sec square x. In the same way, if I differentiate cot, it will be cosec square x, but here also one positive, one negative. Okay, then again sec x, there is sec x tan x, cosec x, that is minus cot x, cosec x cot x. One thing you can see, that whenever I am differentiating a function which is starting with c, okay, this is a trick. Cos x, you see it is coming negative. When I am differentiating cosec x, then also it is coming a negative sign. So cot x, it is coming a negative 10. So you can relate it like cos is very bad, so always whenever I am differentiating it, I am getting a negative sign with it. Okay, so whenever I am differentiating cos x, I am getting a negative sign, cosec x, I am getting a negative sign, cot x, I am getting a negative sign. These two formulas are the most important one. Other than this, again we have, if there is a function like y is equals to e to the power x, when I differentiate it, it will become e to the power x only. There is no change. Okay, if there is y is equals to log x, then when I differentiate log of x, it will become 1 by x. Okay, whatever is here, it will come down 1 by x. If there is y to the power a to the power x, a is a constant, suppose 5 to the power x, 7 to the power x, then dy upon dx will be a to the power x log a means suppose 4 to the power x, so 4 to the power x will remain as it is, then log 4 will also be added to it. Okay, means multiplied to it. Let us practice. Suppose y is equals to 2 to the power x cube. If I want to differentiate, what I will get? Dy by dx, direct I am writing the values. So 3 into 2, 6, x to the power 3 minus 1, that is 2. This is the answer. Y is equals to e to the power x. Dy upon dx will be e to the power x only. Cosec x. What is the differentiation of cosec x? Do you remember? Cosec, if you don't remember, sec x is sec x into tan x. So cosec will be minus of cosec x into cot x. Remember this one. Sec x is tan x, sec x tan x means this one, then tan. Then if cosec is there, cosec and cot will be there. That too minus sign. So minus cosec x, cot x. Then tan x differentiation is sec square x. Then your 3 to the power x, 3 to the power x, a to the power x. So 3 to the power x log of 3. Next, y is equals to 2x, x power is 1. So here dx will be 2 into 1, that is 2. Okay. Then sin x is, sin x dy by dx is how much? Cos x. Cos x will be minus sin x. C is always negative, so minus sin x. Then sec x. Sec x is, sec x will be again sec x into tan x. Sec x into tan x. Okay, this you can remember after many times you practice, you will get this. Log x 1 by x. Okay, cot x differentiation is tan x is sec square x, so cot x will be cosec square x. Since c is it is starting, so when we differentiate it, we are getting cosec square x. Then if it is 12, okay, x is equals to 12, there is no, y is equals to 12, there is no x means x to the power 0, so differentiation will be